I'm feeling awful mean today, so it's time to start stealing some stuff. And my thief of choice today is Etali Primal Conqueror. Remember, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago now when I did Etali as a Dinosaur commander? Well, today we're coming back around to the other variation of the deck that some people like to play, where we abuse the ever-living hell out of his ETB effect. For those that don't know this commander, this is Etali Primal Conqueror. It's a 7/7 Elder Dinosaur that when it enters the battlefield, each player exiles the top card of their library until they hit a non-land card. You can cast any number of spells from among those without paying their mana cost, and you can pay 9 and a Phyrexian green to flip it over into the 11/11 Trample Indestructible that deals poison damage. So this is my wash, rinse, repeat deck. The wash is you want to get Etali out on the board as quickly as you can, and then you wash by having him either die in combat or die to removal or whatever, and then you bring him back and you just do it over and over and over again, as well as a few other ways for us to kind of cheat extra copies of him into the battlefield. So let's talk about that. We have protection spells like I normally have in here, Safekeeping, Veil of Summer, Gaia's Gift. Second column, which is the biggest one, is all mana rocks, mana dorks, things that produce treasures for us, just ways to play extra lands, just variations on the theme of ramp, because we want to get to Etali as quick as we can and be able to have extra mana to recast him as fast as we can as well. Third column is the removal stuff. We have things like Lightning Axe, Lightning Bolt, Abrade, Canker Bloom, Counter's Transformation, Bone Crusher Giant. Chaos Warp is in here for the indestructible pains in my neck that burn damage can't get rid of. Burn Down the House and Star of Extinction, just things a way to clear the road and reset the board if we need to as we go along in the game. The next column is card draw, Bitter Reunion, Thrill of Possibility, Seize the Spoils, Garruk's Uprising, Big Score, Pyrus Pillage, Unexpected Windfall. They're all things that allow us to either discard a card and draw multiple cards, or they're like with Garruk's Uprising, as you're casting stuff over and over again, you're going to go ahead and get card advantage incrementally as you go along. The next column over is just some fun throw-ins just to kind of make the deck hum along. We have Aetherflux Reservoir, because as we're chaining spells together, we can get a little bit of extra life in there. And then Barbarian Class actually helps us along the way, because we do have a few things that do dice rolling in here, and we'll talk about them in just a little bit. So this helps, but it also helps if you can get to level 3, because then it gives us stuff haste. So then if you have, your Etali coming down, then it can swing as a 7/7 Trampler with haste, as well as getting the ETB effects. And then the creature pile here and the good spell pile. These are kind of things that are great to cast for free off of Etali if you hit them, or there are things that actually kind of work with some of the effects we have in the deck to try to abuse Etali. They also can abuse them as well. So we have things like Reckless Stormseeker can give haste. Goldspan Dragon is, Goldspan Dragon. It's just the best dragon in the game, basically. This dragon will allow us to have treasures. It'll allow us to go, pummeling through our opponent as quick as we can. Ox of Agonis can refill our hands as we burn down through. Terror of the Peaks, as our stuff comes into play, it's going to start slamming extra damage down, and which, again, is abusable with the other things that we have going on, which we'll talk about in a moment. Copper Dragon, this is one of our ones that we roll up the dice. You can get extra treasures off of it, and it's very abusable in multiples if you can clone it. Combustible Gear Hulk, same thing, and abuses some of the other things we got going on. And then we also have Fire Emancipation and City on Fire in here as ways to really just ramp up the damage and finish a game off in fast order if we need to. And then the stuff that we're really going to use to kind of bend this commander to almost breaking is things that copy it, even though they're temporary most of the time. We have things like Delina Wild Mage, the other one of the things that the dice rolling works with. You can make copies of Etali. They come in non-legendary attacking, and then if you get multiple hits off of this, you're just slamming away. We also have Jaxus the Troublemaker. If you discard a card to this, you can actually make a copy of Etali off of it. Keep your original. You don't, because this one does make an exact copy, so it'll still be legendary, and you'll have to sack one of the copies. Helm of the Host, you slap this on, every upkeep you're getting a new non-legendary copy, so you're just incrementally getting things off of that. If they can't get rid of this or get rid of Etali before that next beginning of combat trigger, you're just going to keep getting more and more copies of it. Lithiform Engine, you can copy the trigger if it's already on the battle. Like if it hits the battlefield, you can copy that trigger. You can copy an instant or a sorcerer, or you can copy a permanent, which means you can copy Etali itself. But you can also copy things like, and we'll talk about it next, Panharmonicon, Mirror March. You can copy copies of Helm, or not Helm of the Host, because that's it. But this various things that you can copy to help the deck. Panharmonicon, you can actually go ahead and copy this with that Lithiform engine. Enters the battlefield trigger, does it twice. So you get multiples off of that. And then we also talked about Mirror March. 5 and a red enchantment. Whenever non-token enters the battlefield under your control, flip a coin until you lose a flip. For each flip that you win, you create a token copy of the creature. They gain haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step. So here's the trick with this. You're going to lose your legendary creatures that come in off of this. So you have to kind of think about when you want to keep a copy, because if you don't already have haste available to your other stuff, you may want to keep a copy of one of the clone creatures so you can swing that turn, whether it's with Etali itself or with Delina or some other creature. You may just want to keep that copy. Now, if it's not legendary, it doesn't matter. You just keep all the copies until end of turn and you smash face with them. So, and then the rest of the deck is just the land base, your basic red-green package of lands. This is the deck. I hope you enjoy it. We'll talk about it after the gameplay. Extus, i.e. the backside, because nobody plays Extus for the front side. They always play it for the backside. Don't like this hand. Marginally better. We'll give it a whirl, though. We're going to keep Jaxus around because the whole idea behind that is just, pitch a card, copy an Etali, and get an extra trigger off of it. What sleeves are those? Oh, those are cool looking. I've actually never seen that sleeve before. Just wanted to see what they pitched out. All right, so we're going to seize the spoils. We're going to actually dump. We're going to dump the burn down the house because that deck doesn't usually rely heavily on creatures in of so much. It usually is all about the get to the backside of this, which is Awaken the Blood Avatar. Like, they'll put some creatures out to try to cheat that out. But by the time you're able to sweep up their board, they've already cheated the spell out and it doesn't matter. Alright, since we're on the fourth land, we're going to go ahead and go get a green out of our deck. And then I'm probably just going to jam the Panharmonicon. So that way when Etali comes crashing in, we're going to get two of the triggers anyways. But I'm not going to use that treasure to use the treasure map because I want to be able to keep that around and get Etali up a turn earlier. All right, they have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could do Awaken the Blood Avatar, sack the Trap Finder, and do it. And they can now cheapen it up by a turn too. Alright, so let's do this to guarantee us the ability to drop that next turn. Again, we're not going to use the treasure. We're going to pass the turn. I have the mana so I can use the treasure map to scry into the next card in the deck. So it all depends on what they do here. Okay. Each one sacrifices a creature, create a 3/6. They're going to wait. They're trying to wait until I have something down to sacrifice before they burn that spell. I can almost feel it. And I'm almost tempted to wait until I can just go absolutely ham with Etali too. Like if I drop Nykthos next turn, slam down the Mirror March, and just wait one more turn, they're destroying their own land. Just so they can draw a card. I was like, I'm confused. Like, why? Okay, we have a Flumph. Alright, we're gonna scry. Let's see what we got coming off the top. Oh, okay, it's Chaos Warp. I kind of like having that. We'll leave that on top. Alright, we're gonna Mirror March. And pass. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So yeah, next turn we can assuredly drop the Etali, no problem. And if we get multiple copies, we're getting multiple triggers off of those copies because of the Panharmonicon. So this could be just go ham central. We'll see what happens. Capricious Hellraiser. Okay. Did they actually have... Yeah, they did. They had 9 cards. I'll be danged. Okay. Yep. All right, so we got to see if we can kind of go nuts here. All right, we're going to scry off the Arcane Signet. Explorer's not going to do us any good here. Let's get that out of here. All right, I'll take more lands. That's okay. All right, let's hit it. Come on, give me some good stuff. I'll take that, and I'll take that. We'll throw that on the Hellraiser. Come on, come on. Come on, give me the Etali triggers. Ooh, I'll take that too. We'll discard a card. Let's rip that Flumph out of the air. Crag Crown can go. I'll take another Mana Source. That's fine. I want the card. Come on, come on, come on. Keep the original. Sure. Discard. Gimme. Sure, because the card in my hand is garbage. Sure, I'll take that and that. Decline. Decline. I'm getting a lot of goofy triggers here. Decline. Do I have anything in my yard worth like... Oh, I do. Let's auto-pay that one. And decline that one. Let's use the Chaos Warp. And I'm actually gonna do... I'm actually gonna Chaos Warp my own, we'll decline, my own Etali, but I'm gonna put it back to post. Okay, so let's just swing all this crap in that direction. And we'll go ahead and pay for this to destroy an artifact. We'll go ahead and blow up their satchel. And we'll pay Barbarian class. Yeah, the stuff in my hand's crap. Let's see if we get anything else out of it. We'll get the treasure back, so I guess we'll go ahead and drop this down. Take action, because I have nothing in hand anyways. Yeah, we'll go ahead and discard that. End of the turn. Now if they have something that can be like, you know, silly, we could actually play that. All right. Let's see where this is going. Decline, because I want the unexpected windfall. No. You're not blowing my stuff up. I'm going to make you have to do it. It's the hard way. So we got a bolt in hand, so hopefully I don't draw anything like super good the next turn. Just so I have something to pitch to the unexpected windfall. Angle fire ignition. All right, well, the bolt might be a lot less useful at this point. We're not going to block that because there's no reason to block it. All right, screw it. We're going Etali happy here. Decline because I want to keep this stuff. I'll take that. I'll take this. We'll put that on Etali. Decline. Decline. Nope. Oh, it gives me something to throw out to that. Actually, I'll throw it to this. Seize. All right. Since we're doing all this other drawing, we'll get rid of the other draw spell that's in my hand. We'll decline. I want the lightning bolt. All right. We'll keep the original. City on fire, which I'll take. Decline. City. Let's see if I get anything good here. Savala and Dragon Master Outcast. Decline. This is so silly. Oh, did we get a bunch of Salvalas all of a sudden? Yes, we did. I'll have to keep the... If I do that, then I can cast Lithiform Engine. This is a tough call here. What is this thing? If it's 6 or more lands in the grave. I'm really debating what to do here. I think I'm going to actually keep one of the token copies so I can use the Selvala. What the crap? Okay. I thought it resolved everything. It didn't. Alright. So let's use this. Let's Combustible Gear Hulk. Decline. I like to keep my stuff. Thanks. So they have 2 Combustible Gear Hulk triggers going onto the stack. They let me draw. Dang, I'm getting a lot of cards here. More Gear Hulk! Okay, this is the most fun I've had so far. This is hilarious. And Gear Hulk was kind of like a throw-in, like in the late game as I was trying to figure out what to do with this deck. Wow. That's a lot of cards. Let's see here. Is there any way to get haste on that? Did not draw haste. Crap. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. What am I doing? Decline. Yeah, no, let's discard all these cards to draw one card. Real smart. All right, we get some more hasty boys. All right, no mana floating next to combat. Let's give this Gear Hulk haste. Where is it at? Shoot, I lost track. There it is. There's Etali. Yes, I had fun. That was hilarious. I just want to see what happens here. So I give Etali haste. I give this +1/+0, and then I just freaking turn everything sideways. It's gonna be a lot. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 18, 32. No, excuse me, 33. I can't add. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40. 42 damage coming through with just like all this stuff being allowed to activate. And then that's tripled with City on Fire. That was great. Go-Shintai. All right. Well, let's see what comes of this. Ugh. Man, a green in my hand, I'd keep this. Yeah, that's better. This is turn 1 mana dork, turn 2 mana rock. So my spirits have been lifted by my last game. I have tried 2 different decks tonight, and this is the one that's actually doing anything. My other deck was just a joke, and it wasn't doing anything. So, but I was trying to make a deck full of French vanilla creatures. Didn't work out so well. And if you don't know what that is, it means it's just a creature with keywords on it and nothing else. Has no ETBs, has no activated abilities. It's just that. It's like, so it has vigilance or it has flying or whatever. It was just a joke idea I had, and it fell on its face. So we're not gonna try that one. We'll go red. So 5 mana available next turn. Wish I had a 5-drop. Unfortunately, I do not. So yeah, we're just gonna poke them with the mana dork and say go. So I have a braid and I have lightning axe. So if anything particularly nasty comes out, I have ways of dealing with it. No, I don't think they're gonna do much here. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get Mirror March out. Or see if they have a counterspell. I don't know. I've seen weirder things with Shrine decks. So if we draw the mana source, it's Etali. If it's not the mana source... Okay, we got the mana source. They can have their stupid treasures. Because I want this. Come on, Mirror Merch. Come on. Oh, I get their Honden. That's hilarious. And I'm going to get 2 cards. I'll keep the original. I was thinking about being greedy and keeping one of the copies to swing with. Burn down the house, devils, Sisay. So now that I've taken their ability to, you know, search for things too, I'm gonna get a bunch of Sisays. Oh, that's so stupid. All right. Ooh, I got the Counting War too. Hey, guess what? I get to exile their stupid Smothering Tide with their own Kami War if this graphic gets out of my way. Oh my god, this deck is stupid. I've played Etali as like a Dinosaur tribal commander, but then I see people trying this variation where you're just trying to abuse the Etali triggers, so I built this deck specifically to be just abusive of that ETB trigger. I really don't care about the flip side of Etali, and it's just like, it's so stupid. And then I've inserted a few odds and ends that double up like ETBs off of like Panharmonicon and Mirror March copies and, you know, just dumb stuff like that. So like the Gear Hulk and all that is just going to cause sheer mayhem. So what does this do? Exile target non-land permanent. Return up to 1 non-land. Discards a card. Okay. Well, I can't target those, so we're going to bounce their Sterling Grove. And then I'm going to smash that Go-Shintai into the ground. Red. Thank you. We'll discard a card to get rid of that. I have plenty of mana in my hand to discard. Alright, so that gets that out of my hair. I'm trying to remember if I have any kind of... I can't remember if I have another legendary card in my deck I really care about. Under your control. Okay. I had to read that for a second. I was like, is it under owner's control? Because that could really suck. Okay, I do have some goodies I want to put out. Let's get Delina. And yeah, let's go ahead and cast her. I don't need to like tip them off to other stuff. We're gonna keep the copy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and abrade that token just to get it out of my way because I can. And we're just gonna swing wide. And I'm gonna copy Etali. 15. Create another one. Take action. 20. Roll again. That's fine. We're getting multiple Etali copies this time. Yeah, we're gonna decline that one. We're not gonna blow this board up because they're about to die. Signet's fine. Chaos Warp can be declined. Copper Dragon. Yeah, sure, I'll do Invasion of Alara. Why not? Windfall. Discard a mountain. Sure. We're gonna get to do all the things. My lord. Garrick's Uprising was also a late addition to this deck, and it's drawing me a frick ton of cards. Yeah, be careful with like your clicks and stuff so you don't accidentally wipe your board as you're going off. Because I was like, oh yeah, decline that. Gideon of the Trials. Oh god, that one is kind of a pain in the neck sometimes. This is okay. So we have some options. Bank Buster, you say? Let's go ahead and Harrow. We'll get rid of the forest because we need more red than we do green. We'll get a green and a red. And then we'll go ahead and also cast. This only goes on creatures, so I can't do it unless they turn anything. I'll just go ahead and drop the Canker Bloom just to be mana efficient. So we have that out. I'll probably use it and get rid of the Bank Buster as quickly as we can if they don't get rid of the Canker. Because I don't want them drawing 50 billion cards. Yeah, I'll just activate that, and now cancel. Hold that thought. Undo. Hold that. Swing with this first. Like, let's be smart about this here. Now we're going to activate this and detonate that. Alright, and then we'll play the Galagreeters. And then I'm going to play this untapped. I'll have the guy as gift, so if they have an exile spell or something, the gift can protect the Galagreeters. Search your card for... Okay. Not anything I'm overly concerned about just yet. Because they have to show me what they're looking for. So it kind of tips me off as to whether or not I need to keep something. Okay, it's 9 lives. Okay. I'm not that concerned because I've hit with more than 9 things before on this. So let's go ahead and do the Pirate's Pillage. We'll discard the Kenrith's Transformation. And then I'll play the Crossroads on red. And we'll untap it. And then we'll cast the Signet. Alright, so that at least gives us more mana to work with. So we can either get City on Fire down fast, or we can get Etali down fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 mana. So we have the mana, 9 mana actually, for the City on Fire. So Solemnity screws my Galagreeters in terms of getting counters on there, but I really don't care. They have that Solemnity combo, and I'm not worried just yet. Let's go ahead and get Etali down. And we'll create a treasure. Fable's fine. Skip the Day of Judgment. Still got mana up for Gaia's Gift. No attacks and the turn. That way, if they're gonna go after, I mean, they have the 9 lives combo, but we have ways of getting rid of that, so I'm not too worried. All right. So that doesn't do us much good at the moment. Sad. I can't put counters on Fable, so I don't get anything. Blah. Okay. So let's go ahead and cast the Incubation Druid. I can't put counters on it, so it's, whatever. And then... yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and play City on Fire and just kind of sit here. Because without being able to put counters on the 9 lives, I cannot hurt them. So we just kind of have to sit here and twiddle our thumbs until we get another way of destroying something. The Canker Bloom being used so early is kind of biting me in the butt.
Defend yourself. Your defeat is inevitable.
Veil. Okay. Well, I mean, I could hit Gideon. I could hit Gideon for a lot.
I'm sorry.
So, I mean, that's all I can do. Incubation Druid, I can't put counters on it, so I can't get extra mana out of it. Fable is just sitting there like a paperweight. Alright, Seize the Spoils. We'll discard the Veil. I guess let's just drop a Professional Facebreaker. And we'll just create another treasure token. And we'll play Mindstone. And I'm going to go ahead and pop it. Because I need to find answers. Not an answer. Not going to bother right now. We're going to keep stuff alive as long as we can if they decide to start wrathing our board into the ground. But we did manage to exile one of their wrath effects, so... Sarah the Benevolent. Creatures with flying get +1/+1. Create it. Okay. Sarah the I'm going to run it over with a big fat dinosaur. Gotcha. I mean, please kill Etali for me. I mean, I would appreciate it. All right. Rawr. Nope. All right. So we're gonna start sacking the treasures. I kind of want to see what it would get off the top. I mean, yeah, no. I'm kind of getting frustrated with that Solemnity combo. I need to get rid of it. All right, we're gonna play the Ancient Copper Dragon. We'll gain some life. We'll do this again. So we got all these treasures. I might as well go do something with them. All right, one in the turn. We'll let those cards go. I'd probably use the gift on the Ancient Copper Dragon, to be honest. Rather than Etali, because I'd rather keep the Etali. I don't care, I don't get that, but it keeps it alive. And I get to recast from the command zone. How does this work? If a source would deal damage, you put an incarnation counter. Okay, so it cannot get incarnation counters, and that's fine. We're going to recast Etali, though. Alright, and I get your Azor's Gateway. Which that could be fun. I don't know if I don't think I get treasures off of this now, because it doesn't do damage, so. Frustrating. And I can't use the Terror of the Peaks and slamming stuff around, because there's not going to be anything to slam around. Okay. So that's going to shut off Terror anyways. It's going to shut off Etali. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to exile the Relic of Legends from my hand. We'll go ahead and activate this now. I'll exile the Mountain from my hand. I'm going to cast the Thrill. I'm just, oh, thank God I have a way to get rid of that stupid thing. All right. I'm like, I know I have a freaking another removal spell in here somewhere. Grief. It's party time. All right, Nykthos is coming on down. You know what? I'm not gonna overextend this right now. I'm gonna sit on the Terror because the ETB effect isn't gonna work on it. So right now it's just a 5/4 dragon for 5, and that's kind of goofy. take the hit. But now I get my Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Alright, Etali's going in. I don't care. Go ahead, kill it. I dare you. You sure about that? Yep. Here it comes. Give me goodies. Oh, that's right. Stupid Elish Norn. I hate you. Alright, so I got 2 5-drop dragons in my hand. Let's go ahead and activate this. We'll get rid of the terror because I can't get rid of Elish Norn, so we'll play this. So right now I have a 3, a 0, and a 5 under there. I need other CMCs to get Azor's Gateway to actually flip and do me good things. Yikes, that combination is just the pits. Alright, we'll do the 1 blocker. We'll take the 8 off of Avacyn for now. I can't remember if I honestly don't remember because when I built this, I don't think I have Shadow Spear to remove indestructibility off of things. Alright. Yeah, we're going to dunk them both. Chaos Warp, however, does a lot of good things for us. Yes, it does. So, yeah, take your indestructible angel and shove it. Oh, well, yeah, you know, that's a thing.
Heed to my advice.
Alright, so Tireless Provisioner is a 3-drop, so exiling it with that. I'm actually... This is the sucky part. I'm going to actually have to send Etali and this at that, so it doesn't blow up one of my things. Rather than sending it at them and to get the 9 lives counter off of them, which is really frustrating. I don't like it. It's like I have like so much damage sitting here and it does nothing against that 9 lives because I can't get rid of that. And that's dangerous too.
Point me towards the fight.
Because I'm probably going to have to ram Etali and Ancient Copper Dragon at that too. Yeesh. Okay. What do they get? An arch? Okay. A land with a shield counter on it. It's not exactly the most threatening thing in the world to me right now. Oh, I'm confused. They got rid of Settle the Wreckage? I mean, I'm sure they're probably just hoping to slow roll me, but... That's going under Azor's Gateway. Alright, so Etali to the face, Copper Dragon at Elspeth, and actually I'm sending all of this at them. I don't care if I lose some of this stuff because I need to wear into that stupid 9 lives or we're just gonna sit here and spin our wheels all day. So they'll take 3 more hits. They'll be at 5 counters. Elspeth is gone. I'm not dealing with her. We'll end the turn. Azor's Gateway will have a 1-drop under it. Then I need either a 4-drop or a 6 drop, I think, to actually, no, 2 drop would do it too. They got time warp off of their key, which is fine. I don't know why they're casting Gideon, because I can just blow it up. It's an odd choice, unless they just have nothing better to do. Activate. Let's just drop the elf. And let's go ahead and do this. I just did get rid of some stuff in the deck. We'll go get 2 red sources. That's the only reason I'm doing it, just so I don't draw those lands. That 9 lives combo is just really stupidly annoying. Well, they have to wipe the board or I can just kill them straight up, because the 9 lives will kill them. Alright, so 4 counters, 9 lives, because 9 lives has to exile when it leaves you lose the game. Draw. Oh, if they did tithe, I was like, what is going on? Decline, I don't care at this point. Let's do Helm of the Host. We'll put the Helm on Etali. So we'll get an extra Etali. I'm going to use Reflection of Kiki Jiki. I'm going to copy the Ancient Copper Dragon. Next to combat. Let's see what we get off of this before I make my attacking. Oh, I'll take that. Shocky. You. And decline that. I don't need to worry about that spell.
Count on a rematch.
Oh, isn't that just glorious? And you got rid of your instant speed, wipe my board. Oh my god, we finally beat through the Solemnity combo. God, that's annoying. Brudiclad. Might be getting my just desserts for that deck. I'm gonna keep this. It's got a decent curve of rocks and stuff in it. About the only thing that would have made it better is if I would have had green mana to cast the like a turn 1 Dork into a turn 2 Cultivate. Oh, duh, Cranko, yeah, yeah, it's in that deck. Let's do. I think I just need to keep ramping at this point. Because they can't burn that without sweeping the board. And Brudiclad's at least 1 turn away now. You sunk my battleship. You suck. Okay. That's alright. We'll fix that. Smash it. Give me treasures. Yeah, I'm starting to think that treasures are just one of those things they should have never screwed around with. Or at least not push as just rapidly as they did. They're just too good. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Keep hitting that. If I swing at that, they'll just block it with the 4/4 dragon, so there's no point. We'll just sit back. Because they can't minus and make another dragon this turn. All they... God, fat fingers tonight. The best they can do is turn him into a plane or a dragon walker, and then, you know, whatever. And if they want to swing, I will block. Alright, so they got a bunch of goblins. Let's go ahead and drop this. I'd like to give all my crap to Trample while I'm at it. Because I heard that was good somewhere. Nah. Face.
I will consume you. Listen to them roar. Watch this.
Ideally, they gang block Etali, but nope. Okay. I'm okay with that. What do I do with this? Like Gwenna has a blocker? Nah, I think I seize the spoils at this point. I don't think there's any way around that. We'll drop Arcane Signet. We'll just go ahead and do this. And if I do that, I still have a treasure to activate that. Or let's just play Gwenna. We'll just do it this way. And I still have a pile of blood tokens that I can now sacrifice. I can just dunk stuff to. Now that's a problem. I should have thought about that. Because now he can turn all those goblins into dragons. I think I'm dead because I miscalculated. Yeah, I done screwed up. I should have used the mana to cast the Canker Bloom so I could blow up Brudiclad in response. Yep, that's me going kaboom. Arvad, Weatherlight Smuggler. Kind of irritated that they did not give those Weatherlight crew members actual cards. Alright, let's see if this Elvish Mystic gets hit with something. Because if I don't, Gwenna's on 2. No, it's Arvad, okay. Gwenna on 2. I think Solemn's going down this turn. Could be wrong. Could also be Unexpected Windfall. Death Touch. No blocks. Because it has to be 5 or greater to untap. Or I could do Gala Greeters and do Solemn. Get a land, get a treasure. And then this would actually push me. We'll get another red. This will push me closer to doing a Etali next turn. Okay, I was like, what are they doing with that? Alright. So this, Gwenna basically gets a free shot here because of Etali. We'll do another treasure because I like having the extra mana. I'll take your Alenda, and I'll do a Haro as well. Let's do this. We'll get one of each off of the Haro. Let's go here, here. We'll gain life. We'll go ahead and Windfall while we have the opportunity to do so. And we'll get rid of the treasure map. I mean, that's a thing. I mean, I guess I could have swung the Solemn, but then they could have used the Shambling Goblin to kill my Gallag Readers, and there's a whole thing they could have done there that I didn't want to have happen just yet. Okay, always has Death Touch, so that's not a optional Death Toucher. Gotcha. Alright. Let's do some scrying action here. A Braid is not a bad thing to have on top. We'll leave that there. Yeah, we're just gonna swing Etali. Like, I don't have a problem with like Etali getting Death Touch to death or whatever. They're gonna hit their own Alenda with that, which is hilarious. That's fine. I guess let's just go ahead and burn down the house for devils. And I'm going to put a counter on the Gallag Readers, create a treasure, and gain life. Because I can do all of that. And that's an instant. We'll save it. I was hoping they would kill the Etali with the Death Toucher, but I didn't get any such wish. Alright, we're going to lose a pile of stuff, but we have the devils to start shooting their stuff, so I'm okay with that. You can die, and you can die, and you can die. So Arvad's going to go first before any of the other stuff is going. I just wanted to look at Arvad here in a second. Let's resolve all this. Yep, I'll take a card. Alright. So, I did that in the order I did it because Arvad would have gotten just freaking enormous and wouldn't have died. So you have to pick him last, so he died before everything else. Alright. Crap. We are not drawing anything for crap right now. Alright, we're just going to send Etali in. And we'll drop Nykthos. And I'm going to Roiling Regrowth right now because I need to stop drawing lands. That's all there is to it. We don't need them. Is that thing summonable from the graveyard? No, it's not. Okay. Sorry, I have to keep looking at it because I don't know alchemy cards that well. I don't mess with them that often. But they do have that. Let's send the Alenda packing. Go away. I know all about the black-white life gain shenanigans. Oh, you must be kidding me right now. All right. I mean, I'm kind of at this point. I'm just kind of hoping they block it with the Arvad so I can recast it. That's really all I'm hoping for. And hope I get something like a board wipe or something off the top. She'll blow up, so I'm not gonna. Not gonna do it. I could have done it a different way. I could have picked her first and then picked the giant. But I don't think it mattered because it casts each one of them individually. So I think she would have blown up either way. I do think that's interesting though that the Realm Cloak Giant actually went into my exile even though I cast it. This could come into play tapped. We'll hang on to the Relic of Legends. It might be something good to pitch to a impulse draw spell. Nice part is I do have the treasures, so I can use those treasures to cast the Realm Cloak Giant as just a big fat threat. Yeah, well, like I said, could be a good way to get an impulse hit too. Because I may need to use the lightning axe to kill something in between. Clickety clack. You know what's funny is I'm actually going to use this because I want the life gain because I'm so low on life. All right. I'm just kind of interested to see what's going to happen here. A Cavalier of Dawn, you say? Are you going to blow up my Etali? That'd be nice. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that Midnight Reaper. I'm not going to deal with his BS right now. He can go away. Hexproof? Oh no, it's coming back. Okay. Well, at least it's not swinging at me this turn for any reason. Let's see. This gets back enchantments or artifacts. Is there any kind of enchantments in their yard that like I really don't care about? No. Yeah. For once, I'm just going to do this. I haven't been doing this, but I'm going to do this. Because I'm kind of sick of that deck's crap right now. You gotta block it all or it's going to kill you. All right, we're gonna sit here. I have to keep the treasures because if I need to cast the Realm Cloak Giant this turn, I have the ability to do so. Because all they need is an exile spell, and Etali gets poofed anyways. And they're playing white. Let's face it; they have plenty of them available to them. Vengeful Strangler, you say? And a Nightmare Shepherd. All right. Well, they better come up with a lot more blockers than that, because that Etali is dangerous. Yeah, you don't need no treasures. Go forth, my Phyrexian Dinosaur. Bring them pain. That's 8. You're gonna die. Because 11 minus 3 is 8. You're at 2. Yeah, that was an oops. They needed to block with a goat or something too. It's the apocalypse. Uh-oh. I'm actually going to keep this hand because this actually looks decent. I need to keep my hand off my keyboard. I keep smacking my tab key and bringing up the friends list. I've been doing that all freaking night long. Because we can go turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 Selvala. Arrow. Yeah, it's like they don't want to burn a turn 2 removal spell on a Llanowar Elf. That's like one of those things that people don't like doing. Even though Bolt the Bird is kind of a thing. Yeah, they're just trying to get set up with Sheoldred. Which, I mean, with the right ramp and the right spells, you can just wreck somebody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White, red, silver. Wyatt. Oh, because I'm using that. Never mind. I forget you have to pay for that. All right, so we're just gonna do Pirate's Pillage. We'll discard the Seize of the Spoils. I'll keep the safekeeping around. We'll play an Elvish Mystic. Oh, control got turned on. Alright, end the turn. I'm sure Sheoldred's coming to drive me insane. They could just Meat Hook Massacre for 3, and I'm just gonna be like, sad panda, because I can't. The safekeeping doesn't do anything against that. Yeah, get your card. Scheming Symmetry. Uh-oh. I know what they're doing. You know what I'm doing? I'm getting the Veil of Summer out of my deck. Because I know what they're going to do. They are going to go get the big make you draw half your deck or make me draw half my deck shenanigan, and I want to be able to stop that. So, and I'm going to use Etali, actually. Because that puts it on top, right? Yeah, I get to steal their card. They went to get Bullets' Citadel. Oh, thank you. I'll allow it. Sure. We'll discard both aforementioned. And what we got? Another land on top. Resolve. Play that off the top. It's like I keep getting these card draw spells. Like, come on, stop. Yeah, Thrill, Ditch, because it's gonna cost us some life to do this. copious amounts of it. All right. We're done for now. Mostly because we have to be or we're going to die. Yeah, we'll discard the steel. See, I was thinking they were going to get Pure into the Abyss and just be like, I'm going to half your deck, but... Now, if they have it in hand, I have ways of stopping it. Uh-oh. Well, I have Canker... Oop, shoot, sorry, I bumped my thing. Yeah, we're just... Yeah, no, absolutely not. Not dealing with that. Resolving. And if you want to swing Sheoldred at me, I will put Etali in front of it. Sorry, I got a little excited there and smacked my hand against the microphone. I mean, I have no qualms. I mean, I'm all about recasting Etali. So if you wanna do that, I am more than willing to let you do it. Now here's the sucky part. They know I can't afford to draw cards off of that. So they could just let me draw the cards and I'd take 6 and die. So, as sad as that is, that card is quite useless to us right now. Crunch. All right. So we'll sit back for a second. We have a little bit of time. I got a little greedy with that Bolas's Citadel. If I can get him to 10, though, I can kill them with the Citadel. I have enough crap to sacrifice. Well, no, not quite. I need 2 more. Is this where I get to laugh with the Veil of Summer in my hand? Because it would be funny if I did. Okay. Not quite as funny. Alright. Is there a way for me to use the Wishclaw Talisman to kill them? That is the wonderful question. Because I can swing the Copper Dragon. I have the Abrade on top, but I can't cast it because I can't pay the life to do it. Remove a wish counter. You know, this is really silly, but we're going to go ahead and do this on Etali. I need the life so I can cast the Abrade off the top and kill the Iara. Is there anything in my deck that I can use to copy everything? I'm going to give them their Wish Claw back, which is dangerous in and of itself. There is something I can do here. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 big chunk of mana of lots of red. Cast City on Fire. And then swing wide. I mean, they got a little good gamey there, a little too quick. And I still have Veil. They're at 1? Are you shitting me right now? I can't gain life. I cannot gain life. But I can just do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Good God. Oh, I was like, oh, I can bolt them. No, I can't. Okay, stealing people's stuff, as mean as it is a lot of fun. So what'd you guys think? I had a lot of fun with this. There was a couple games where I was like, oh my God, there's no way I'm coming out of this. And then the deck just pulled itself out of the nosedive and won. Whether it was off of stealing our opponent's stuff, whether it was off of just luck sacking into some, random good draw, or just the play come out to be like, oh, well, my opponent's going to give me a way to tutor for the win. Okay, great. I'll just go ahead and do that. There was just so many out there plays that I was just like, I can't believe that happened. But that said, I enjoyed this deck. It was a lot of fun with this variation on the build. Now, if you're going to say, which do you like better, this variation or the one with the dinosaurs in it, it's kind of a toss-up. I really like how this deck came out. I like how the build kind of gelled together finally, and it was like, all right, we're going to do this, and this is going to happen and stuff. But there is a very chaotic element to this deck. If you like the chaotic play patterns and you like the randomness and you like that kind of stuff, this version's a lot of fun. But if you want more consistency and more of a streamlined deck, I would say go with the dinosaur variation of the deck and just go with the dinosaurs as the creature type mattering. That said, I hope you enjoyed the deck. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.